Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. So if you do follow my channel, then you know that I have loads of children and that I enjoy making my children's birthday cakes, and that recently it was my daughter Lilac's birthday on the 9th of July and my husband's is 3 days after that. So you'll know that I do enjoy making their cakes, and I made them both a cartoon cake this year. I just thought, while it's a trend and I've got an opportunity, I'm going to just make them both. So I made a cartoon slice for Lilac, which I'll pop in the description below. It's my favourite cake I've made. And then for Curtis, I made him a big cartoon cake. So I just really enjoyed it. I got this idea off another video on YouTube, probably way better than mine, probably way easier to watch. She made it like on a cake dummy, so I do think that makes it a little bit easier because you don't actually have like the messiness of a cake. You can just put it straight onto a dummy, but her video is amazing, so I will link that below because it's super handy. So I mixed up 6 different colours and I divided between my cake how big you'll need them. I will pop any information that can help you out with this in the description below. So I've got white sugar paste, I bought sugar flare, food colourings, and like the gel paste, way better than like the liquid colourings. And yeah, I mixed up some colours and I think I'm really happy with the colours, how they turned out. So yeah, you want to roll them out into the same thickness and size, get your tape measure out. So like you should measure the height of your cake and divide it by 7 because you're also going to have a white bit up the top. Yes, so then roll them all out and cut them all to the size and put all your strips on. So it will already be very sticky because you should have your buttercream crumb coating on your cake. The actual cake bases I didn't make. I bought them from a site called Sweet Success, which is amazing. So handy and helpful, especially when I have birthdays so close to each other. As I said, my husband's and Lilac's are 3 days apart, and then my daughter Flossie and my son Horatio, their birthdays are 2 days apart. So I do need the help. Yeah, so you're going to want to cut them all out and stick them all on. So you need to roll out now white sugar paste for your drip because your icing can be whatever colour you want, but I think it just sort of looks better white, and that's what the lady did. So yeah, white sugar paste, roll it on, put it on top of your cake and just freehand cut it out. Like, you don't want to get too much into trying to draw it on. You can a bit, but it is just sort of easier to freehand it because if you try and draw it, it will just make it too complicated. So just freehand it and then go round afterwards and cut it to like the right size. And then I also cut like a teardrop sort of shape for a bit of a drip. Don't worry about it being too neat because you're going to go around it with black sugar paste to outline it, and that covers up any imperfections. So you need some more white sugar paste anyway for the filling. So like your icing oozing out, well, it doesn't have to be white, but I chose white. And then pop some glue around your cake, and you're going to want to put every single bit on each layer so that it's oozing out from inside the cake. does get so fiddly when you get to the top because there's like tiny gaps and you need to try and fill them all. Right, now you need to do some, like, what would it be called? Like icing, blobs of icing with cherries on top of the cake. So just get some white, roll out some white balls, 6, and then 6 little ones too to go on top of these, which you can get your little smoother, I don't know what it's called, that, to squish them down a little bit so they're a bit flat. And then all the colours you used on your cake, you need to roll little balls of those shapes on top of all of these. So you'll have your 6 colours again on top of these. Rolling all my colours out, which you'll use from your previous colours, and then put little holes in the top because you want to stick a little stalk in them. Now you need this tool, you really need this tool for the black, otherwise it will be impossible. And this neatens your cake, so your edges don't matter because you can just go round with this and it just makes it all neat and tidy. It's very fiddly. Once it all comes together, it's so lovely to see it all coming together. So you're going to want to go around everything now with this. So yeah, I went through everything you can outline. Yeah, you need to outline. So when you do outline around the top of your cake, leave a couple of gaps, just makes it look a little bit cartoony. You can see I left like a gap there, just gives it a better effect. And then you need to go around all of your little toppings. Once you've gone around all of your icing tops and your cherries, give them little stalks, and then you need to do like a couple of little black circles on your cake, and it sort of gives like a whole effect to make the cake look a little bit more realistic. And then you want to make your candle. So again, you need all your colours again. You need to cut little like round shapes, stick them all on a cocktail stick, let it harden overnight, and also pop some of the black sugar paste around it again. And that's everything for your cake, everybody. It is quite simple. I hope this was helpful and you'll be able to make it. But it's such a fun cake to make. You can do it, anybody can do it. It looks way harder than it is, although you need a lot of patience and it's very fiddly. But yeah, it was so much fun. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and hopefully you have had a lovely week and weekend, and hopefully I will see you on my next video.